Hello and welcome. My name is Christina from Empowered Creator. I am a mindset and conscious manifesting teacher and coach, and this is my YouTube channel. Here I talk about all things law of assumption, mindset, conscious manifesting, the quantum universe, and a lot more. And my goal is to simplify everything without the fluff. So if you guys like this content and you would like to see more of it, I would love it if you would subscribe to this channel, comment on this video, like it, share it, and stick around. Also, if you need help with your specific situation, I offer one-on-one coaching as well as custom subliminals for whatever needs you may have. I also have some self-study courses about manifesting your specific person. And I also have a members-only channel with a lot of perks for members, including weekly live workshops with a different manifesting topic each week, weekly live group coaching, a lot of exclusive content, monthly challenges for a chance to win a free one-on-one coaching session with me, and a lot more. So if you're interested in any of these services, the links are below in the description box. Click on them and they're going to take you to my website or to the membership channel. With all that being said, let's dive into today's video. In today's video, I wanted to address a question that I recently got in my members only channel, and I thought it was a great idea to make a video out of it. Because this is something that a lot of people get confused about. This is something that overwhelms a lot of people. This is something that frustrates a lot of people. And the question is, do I have to be in the Sabbath state in order to manifest my desires? Or are there any other states through which I can manifest? So this is what I'll be discussing in today's video. Stay tuned. So I know a lot of you who have been in the manifesting community for a while, especially those of you who are studying Neville Goddard, are familiar with the concept of the Sabbath state. Very, very briefly, I have made videos about the Sabbath state. You can go back and watch them. I'm not going to go into detail on what the Sabbath state is here, but very, very briefly, for those of you who might be very new to the concept and very unfamiliar with the concept, that means essentially living in the state of the wish fulfilled. Knowing that your desire is done, knowing that everything is happening for you, everything is manifesting for you, everything is working out for you, and going about life without worrying about your manifestation. You're going about life knowing that your manifestation is going to come anytime now. And that is a state that is usually accompanied by a feeling of neutrality, a feeling of very, very deep, very confident inner knowing that your manifestation is coming and that it is yours. And a feeling of nothing in the 3D can shake that certainty. No matter what happens in the 3D, I have that certainty, I have that inner confidence, I have that inner knowing that my desire is mine, it is done, it is happening, it's working out for me. So this is in a nutshell the Sabbath state, and the question I got was, do I have to be in that state in order to manifest? The answer is no. Luckily for everyone, the answer is no. The Sabbath state is, in my opinion and in my experience, the most powerful state in which you can be, and a state that tends to bring in manifestations fast, naturally, and effortlessly if it's sustained for an amount of time. And that doesn't even have to be a long amount of time. It could just be a few days. So if you're consistently in the Sabbath state for at least a few days, you're probably going to start seeing some significant movement, some fast movement, some effortless and very natural looking movement. I can tell you that, and I can vouch on that based on personal experience. However, luckily, there are many other states through which you can manifest. You don't have to be in the Sabbath state in order to manifest your desires. There are many, many other states that are similar to the Sabbath state that can also raise your vibration a lot and actually bring in what you've been manifesting. Some examples, don't take this as an exhaustive list, but some examples can include states of gratitude, states of bliss, states of I'm feeling good, states of confidence, states of relief, states of reassurance, states of feeling safe and secure within, even states of neutrality and I know that I'll be fine whether I get my manifestation or whether I don't. Or even states where you're starting to feel a little bit indifferent towards your desire, not so much not wanting it, but feeling that you don't need it and that you're going to be fine either way. All of which and many more similar states are states through which things can manifest. Now, another interesting question I got as a follow-up to that was, what if I'm in an anxious state? What if I'm in a state where I often feel anxiety? What if I'm in a state where I don't necessarily feel calm, but I can still manifest from that state? Well, I can tell you guys, and that is very, very interesting, from my observations, when there is a specific need, an urgent need for something, usually that something has to do with money, paying a bill very urgently, or finding money for your rent, or for some other purpose, or for health, or for the health of a loved one. When there is an urgent and real need towards something, a lot of the times, even being in an anxious situation, in an anxious and stressful state, you can still manifest results because your intention is very, very strong, very focused on the outcome of what you want, and your vibration is very strong and very strongly aligned with what you want to see manifested. Whatever you see as that urgent need, you are actually putting all your intentions into that. You are not resisting it, you're not contradicting it, and so it ends up happening. If you prefer, the universe provides for you. Your higher self provides for you because the universe, your higher self, however you resonate with it, recognizes and knows that you have that urgent need. Now, interestingly, that tends to work almost every time the exact opposite way when it comes to a specific person. The very simple reason why it doesn't work with specific people quite as well as it can work with things like health, needing money urgently, and things like that, is because these tend to be real, urgent, day-to-day needs. Whereas when we're talking about a specific person, we're talking more about attachment rather than needing that specific person. When it comes to a specific person, usually the feeling of need comes from a feeling of attachment, obsession, desperation, and so on. But it's not a day-to-day need. It's not the same kind of need that you have when you urgently need money for your rent, for example, or when you urgently need healing or healing for a loved one. So the difference, you guys, is in the intention. When there is a genuine urgent need, rest assured that the universe, your higher self, is going to provide for it, even if you're not in the perfect state or in a close to perfect state, like a calm state, a blissful state, a grateful state, a reassured state, and so on, and you're in a state of upset, you're in a state of anxiety, you are still directing a lot of pure, genuine intention into that need, and that makes it manifest. So this is another very interesting nuance that I have found in the law of assumption. As I have practiced it, as I have observed it, as I've been talking to people, as I have experienced it through my personal practice. But the bottom line of this question is that no, you do not have to be in the Sabbath state in order to manifest your desires. Of course, that is no reason for you not to strive to be in the Sabbath state, because if you bring yourself into the Sabbath state, then things happen naturally, effortlessly, easily. You won't even believe how easy it's going to be. And why wouldn't you want to have that experience for yourself? Why would you want to struggle to manifest? Most people would not want to struggle. But regardless of that, rest assured that there are many, many other states that are in one way or other aligned with your desire and aligned with the fulfillment of your desire. And you don't have to force yourself to get into the Sabbath state. It cannot be forced anyway. It can only come naturally. And you don't have to worry about, do I have to be in the Sabbath state? I'm not in the Sabbath state. That means I cannot manifest. No. You do your best as a conscious manifestor to align as best as you can with the energy of the fulfillment of your desire, or you set your intention purely, strongly, genuinely, if we're talking about a case where there's an urgent need like the ones I described. And this is, you guys, how you give yourself the best chance of manifesting whatever it is that you're manifesting. With all that being said, I'm going to wrap up this video here. I intend that this has helped. As always, I very much appreciate you guys being on this channel, watching this content. I love making this content for you. And as always, I look forward to seeing you all at the next video. Until then, take care and bye-bye.